Welcome to the new Battlefield 4 beta. This is a quick overview of the new system, which we can expect to launch on October the 29th. So make sure you get your pre-orders in and game on. So first we'll start off by just introducing the battle log, as those veterans which are familiar with the old Battlefield 3, they'll see it still runs in the browser. However, there have been a few little changes, but if you have a look, most of it is quite common, same old stuff. Of course, this shows a bit more detail compared to the old system. Now, another feature fairly new is the recommended friends. So I think this is based on the Facebook stuff, so we can see Battlefield really integrating some of the better features of the social media revolution and so on. So we can just add friends and so on. We still have our news and so on. Now if we move towards a bit more detail towards our soldier, we can see that it still looks quite like the old Battlefield 3. However, there are some nice little changes. If we go and have a look at Customize, pretty good feature. If we look at all the other titles that have been introduced in the last year or two, which adds more customization abilities, Battlefield obviously has seen that that's a cool feature, and they've tried to integrate that into the game, which is awesome. It just gives a nice little personal touch. So here we can see it's free, it's simple to use, it's simple drag and drop, and we can change the colors as you please. If you want to delete things or make it unusable to work with, simply change colors. So a very nice little feature, and we can save it. And when we go and have a look at our soldier, we can see that the customization has been added, and when that is applied, when you jump in choppers and tanks and so on, it actually shows your personal emblem of the driver. Very cool. Still have our dog tags features. Now what is pretty cool about this one is it actually lists the countries. So for instance here we have the Australian flag added to it, which I think really can add a nice little feature in terms of if we have people playing from other countries on the same server. For instance, in Europe, which due to the proximity and the good internet, that is possible, because we have to take into consideration aspects such as ping. So what does that mean for Australia? Probably means we'll have to play with our cousins, New Zealand. Maybe people from Indonesia and Singapore, might be able to play with them with decent ping, albeit playable ping. So that's a nice little feature, if you come from a different country or whatever. Just shows that you've been whooped by a person from whichever country. Then if we proceed to the loadout, which is a new little feature, we can have special weapons and stuff which you can pre-pack. When we go and have a look at the unlocks, quite based on the normal stuff as we've become used to, just gives a nice little preview of the sort of weaponry. There is quite a couple of new weapons like the MX4, which we can get insight into, which we have not seen in previous versions. And of course it's a relatively new weapon system as well, AK-12, a new weapon system, so it's nice to see that the newer weapons are being introduced into the game. We also have weapons systems based on vehicles. Does seem to be a bit more based on Battlefield 3. No supreme new features in this regard. If we're going to have a look at the multiplayer, we can see that there are several servers up and running. It's quite a lot, as you can see, and this is only the beta, so not bad at all. So make sure you tune in to our other video where you'll be able to see the gameplay, multiplayer gameplay in action. Again, make sure you pre-order the game for October 29th, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Thank you for watching.